In today's video, we are going to explore the world of sub $300 MacBooks. How hard is it to find one? Oh, hey.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Elise, who is, we did a video like this a while ago, I feel like. Do I know you?
Do I know you?
Who are you?
Why are you in my house?
I don't know.
Look, can I join your video?
Yeah, get on
Just
here.
already got the computer set up.
I was just gonna have it here to keep me
Bada
company.
bing, bada boom.
Might as well.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel.
So you may remember my roommate Elise from the last video that we filmed together almost, 7 months ago?
I think so.
Now the premise of that video was that I buy a lot of MacBooks on eBay and Elise buys, well, how many MacBooks have you bought on eBay? Just the one? So the goal is to see that with very little experience or even really any knowledge about what different types of MacBook there are, can you actually get a good deal on eBay? Now in the last video, we had a budget of $500 and I think that was a pretty hefty budget and we both did pretty well. So today we're gonna step it up a notch. The long-awaited sequel, 7 months later, is, can we buy a serviceable, like a usable MacBook for $300?
Okay.
Do you think you can find a
No.
MacBook for $300?
No.
So what we're gonna do, same as last time, the price has to be inclusive. So tax and shipping should be included in the $300 budget, which is going to be quite a challenge. Now, one extra layer of complication to this is that right now, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a pandemic.
Is that why we're not leaving the house?
So as a result of this, MacBook pricing has been kind of a mess right now, especially on the low end stuff. Things have been really expensive and I'm like, what the heck's going on here? So that's gonna add yet another layer of complication to make this an interesting video, I hope.
Some might call it a challenge.
You could call it that. Oh yeah, we'll do, what should we do? 25 minutes?
Yes.
We'll do 25.
And the time starts now!
Starting to get a little concerned because the availability is very low and the prices are very high, which is not what you want.
I already found one if we don't include tax.
I think we can't. I really don't think
we
it's
can.
just because, like, I mean, tax is subjective, so it's going to be different.
Bingo.
But also, I guess, like, shipping absolutely is included.
Yeah.
Price and shipping, tax, we'll see.
We're wiggling. We're wiggling on the tax.
We'll wiggle in a little
A
bit.
little bit of wiggle room.
A little bit of wiggle room. Hey, quit screen peeking. Good grief. I think I'm trying to be too ambitious here. I think I need to just settle on something that'll do and not be super fancy. Sorry, that was the funniest thing. No, you can look at this one, because I was like, okay, MacBook Pro 15-inch, 2.6 gigahertz, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 gigabyte GeForce. This is like
Is that the raffle?
very nice, updated from an actual reliable seller, and it's like in decent condition. I go, $39? Are you serious? That is ridiculous. I wonder how much the shipping is. Oh, it's $950 for shipping. $950 in shipping? You know what? I gotta contact the seller and just let them know how we feel about this one. I think that'll do. I hate when people sell an empty box for a MacBook and fill out all of like the RAM and the processor. I'm like, hey, buddy, it's not a MacBook. It doesn't have a processor. It's a box.
I got two choices. I'm just kind of emailing them.
I see.
One.
Well, I hope we don't accidentally buy the same MacBook.
I swear to God.
That would be funny.
One has some pretty bad wear and tear, newer,
Okay, I see.
and a good equal.
So you're going
equal
for
functionality. I don't know yet.
newer but
Deciding.
rougher?
Deciding maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Because on the other ones, you're older. However, little better looking.
Okay, you know what? I'm canceling the clock because I have... All right, stop your screen recording. It's official. We are now done. All right, so we've now picked out our MacBooks.
Yes.
I'm assuming you bought a MacBook.
Oh yeah, I didn't buy it yet, but I got.
Well, you've picked a MacBook.
Yes, we have a
Okay,
MacBook. It's in the cart. We are going. It is fine.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna just go ahead and add mine to the cart, and then you're gonna check out for both of us.
Your order's in.
Is it in?
Yeah.
Okay. Close lid. We've done it. High five! We have now ordered two $300 MacBooks, or at least I'm assuming they were $300, roughly. You'll have to forgive our inconsistency here, because at first we were like, we're gonna do tax included, and then we started shopping and we were like, oh, no. So with our MacBooks ordered, we are going to cut back when we have them. What are you doing? So with the orders placed, we're gonna cut back once we have our MacBooks here and we can unbox them. Time to go. Ta-da! We're back, and we have two boxes in front of us. Now, I don't remember which one is mine or which one is yours, but I'm pretty sure I can guess from the weight, because
Okay.
I know which one I bought. Wait. This one's yours. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Well, there's not a lot of fanfare for mine here. Oh, yours has a charger. Same thing happened to us the last. That was extremely aggressive. So as with before, mine doesn't have a charger, and yours does.
0.1.
So that's a point for
Okay, I'm
you.
gonna close these. I have questions about this choice. Oh, and then.
Oh, we've got another layer. This is some good teamwork. Oh, we've got a bag. Ah! Okay, so as you can see here, before we ended up with the same, we both bought 13-inch Retina MacBook Pros, but that's pretty out of our range for this challenge. So you've bought a unibody MacBook Pro. I went for a MacBook Air. So why don't we power them on and we'll talk specs. Honestly, yeah, I think they're both in pretty good shape. Oftentimes at $300, it's pretty common to find decent machines in rough condition. So yours is already booted up. Looks like you've got Yosemite installed on that, which is a little bit outdated. Oh, mine's running Catalina. Look at that, fully updated. All right, so why don't we do a reveal of which computers we've actually bought. So what did you go for?
I don't know.
Okay, you have a MacBook Pro, 2.6 gigahertz Core 2 Duo, 4 gigs, NVIDIA GeForce
I think it was
320M.
2011? 10 or 11?
If it said 11, then they've falsely advertised because that would have a Core
Could
i5.
be.
So this is a 2010 Core 2 Duo. I went for a 2013. I have a 1.3 gigahertz Core i5, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and oh, what's your storage? Do you have I'm assuming it's a hard drive. Well, by the time it took to load that, yeah, it's a 500 gigabyte hard drive. I have a 128 gigabyte SSD. So the criteria by which I chose this MacBook in particular was I wanted flash storage so that it's fast and responsive, and native support for macOS Big Sur, which is the next version. So this is the oldest and pretty much the cheapest Mac that you can get that'll run the newest OS. This one, I believe, runs High Sierra. Now, the downside to the MacBook Air is I can't upgrade the RAM, so yours had 4 gigabytes, right? Yeah, you had 4 gigs, but you can actually upgrade that, and so you can make it 8. All right, so why don't we do a performance test? We've loaded up Cinebench R20. All right, 3, 2, 1, click.
Oh, wow.
I'm noticing something weird on the screen. It says that the score is 122,000, which I find hard to believe considering that a 48 core Xeon gets 16. Yeah, that's not working. Let's not use this test. So we're gonna do Geekbench 5 instead. So as it turns out, you need High Sierra for Geekbench 5. So we're gonna do Geekbench 4. 3, 2, 1, and run. So while we're doing this, Elise, what led you to pick this particular MacBook?
It was truly just because I didn't want a MacBook Air.
That's
True. And it
really
wasn't broken. It wasn't, it turned on and it wasn't missing things.
Well, that's good.
And it had a charger.
Okay, so the prices that we paid. Elise, you paid $299.95 with free shipping. So you came in 5 cents under budget. My MacBook Air cost $280 with free shipping. So mine was cheap enough that you could afford to buy a charger. So they were basically the same price. Now the problem that you're gonna run into with a $300 budget, especially now in 2020, is you're pretty much not gonna get anything with a Retina display. This would definitely be an area where, at this sort of low end, with times as they are, I think it might be worth considering like an iPad at this price point. You could get a new 7th gen iPad for $329. They oftentimes go on sale. So, I'm not a big subscriber of that whole argument of, replacing a MacBook Pro with an iPad Pro. But at this price point, depending on your use case, I think an iPad could be more useful. Personally, I prefer a desktop operating system. I prefer macOS to iPadOS. Oh, I'm done. Multi-core, keep in mind this is Geekbench 4, not 5. 5510. Oh.
It smells like baby dolls and you don't like it. And
all right, multi-core score 3016.
Is this like golf where it's...
No, higher score wins. So honestly, I'm not really sure which one of us would have won because...
yours is more usable.
It's, right, so it's more powerful by a little bit, not by a lot. I mean, neither of these are particularly powerful. But mine is also limited to 4 gigabytes of RAM, which could end up being more of a limitation than the processor, whereas you can put 8. You can also put a lot more storage and a lot cheaper storage because you can put dual drives in this thing. You could put in a 1 terabyte hard drive if you want, or a 1 terabyte SSD. So you could definitely make an argument that there's more upgradability, but I also have faster NVMe storage, which is a lot snappier even than a SATA SSD. My screen is a little higher resolution. It's a little lighter. Battery life might be a little bit better on a MacBook Air.
This already dropped 10% just sitting here.
Did it really? So the conclusion for this video is honestly a little weird. I think we might have to have you guys chime in the comments below. I would put a poll card on the video, but they removed that feature. I don't know why. I've used them a lot.
Existed.
Yeah, no, you could have like a little thing and then it would have a poll.
YouTube, what are you doing?
And we could have people vote for which of us did better. I guess I'm gonna have to put it in the community tab.
Yeah.
And I'll do a poll over on Twitter at Luke Miani. That was a shameless plug right there. So we'll do a vote.
What's my Twitter?
Yeah, well, I'll link you in the description. We'll put your
channel.
Instagram. We'll put your YouTube down there. Elise made a YouTube channel. But I think the Air might edge it out just by being a little bit newer and more supported. Let us know down below.
For the charger, okay?
Oh no, absolutely. You get points for the charger. Because mine was cheaper, but it would probably cost $20 to get a charger for this.
And now we got like a couple of yards of bubble wrap to play with later.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get Chipotle and pop the bubble wrap after this. So as with last time, why don't we reflect on how hard was it for an eBay newbie such as yourself? I mean, you've done it before once, but a lot of people reach out to me and they're like, I'm afraid to buy on eBay. I don't know if I'm going to get a good deal. So how hard was it to actually find a MacBook on eBay that was seemingly decent?
With this price point, not great. Not
that's
great.
true.
But for my standards, it depends on what you want. But I don't think anyone would want anything less than this, and honestly, even higher. So I think the last price point we did of 500 is pretty good. But I don't think especially right now, maybe it'll change in a few months, but lower than 500 is pretty tough. Ma'am?
Yeah, 300 is a tough price point right now. Yeah. It's sad because like a year ago, 300 could get you, like you'd be almost able to get a Retina. a year ago. Like they were getting down to $350 for like the late 2013s.
I would wait if you can.
Yeah.
It's not, or go somewhere else. I don't know where the options are tech-wise if there's anything other than eBay, but
yeah. I mean, eBay's pretty low. You can get better deals on like Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, but eBay's honestly a better place in my opinion because, well, first of all, it's contactless, which is pretty important nowadays. You don't have to meet someone or go somewhere and get murdered. But more importantly, eBay actually will stand by, and if you don't get what you ordered, you can get your money back. If you test it for a week and then you find out that it died, then that's something that you would be able to get taken care of. So you do have a little bit of extra security with eBay.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments down below who you think won. It's okay if it's me.
So that's gonna do it for today's video. As usual, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll link Elise's social media in the description if you want to go check her out. You can also follow me on Twitter at Luke Miani and check out my subreddit, which is also down in the description. We'll also put some Amazon links to like SSDs. Maybe I'll find a charger or something. Anything that could be useful if you're looking for a budget MacBook or you want to upgrade your budget MacBook. I'll link that down below. And thank you for watching.
See you later, kids.